Hi everyone, so this video is going to be about how to look and feel sexy this Valentine's Day. And I know that for me personally, in order for me to feel sexy, I got kind of a bit tongue-tied there, in order for me to feel sexy I need to kind of look a certain way, and certain things need to be done for me to kind of feel like I'm ready to kind of bear all. And in a lot of ways I like to think kind of Valentine's Day prep a lot like going on holiday, because I know that what it means is generally wearing underwear, because, well, I should hope you wear underwear every day, but wearing kind of nice underwear. I feel like men tend to always buy women underwear for Valentine's Day, and as nice as it is, I do sometimes kind of think, oh no, now I'm expected to wear it, and you kind of have that whole ta-da moment where you have to kind of present yourself in your underwear, and I just feel like it kind of makes me feel a little bit self-conscious about my body, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one that feels that way. So the first tip in feeling sexy to me is to know that if someone has bought you those things, it's because they want to see you in them. And we as women tend to just always overcomplicate everything. There's always a reason, and we tend to just see things really, really differently to how men see things, and that is the top and the bottom of it, because men just see things very, very simply, and we're always trying to kind of make things more complicated than they are, and I'm sure any man will tell you that. So if they've bought you something, it means that they want to see you in it. And I don't think I've ever had a case of wearing underwear or getting naked in front of a man. I can't believe I'm saying these things. If you're kind of underage, turn off, don't watch this video. But getting naked in front of someone and then being like, oh no, can you put your clothes back on, you've got cellulite. Men don't see those things, they don't think about those things. It's us that are obsessive and that see those things. Men don't really care, and they're kind of just lucky to have you in general. So they don't tend to really be too bothered about that type of thing. But we are, and we need things to kind of help us along and help us feel a little bit better. And the first thing that I think definitely helps is try a few days before to try and kind of eliminate really salty foods, try and eliminate fizzy drinks if you drink them, and caffeine, and anything that can make you feel a bit bloated, because everybody knows that when you're feeling bloated you're definitely not feeling sexy. So try and eliminate those things and try and drink lots and lots of water. I know in every video I feel like I'm talking about drink lots and lots of water, but it really is absolutely essential to how good you're gonna kind of look and how you're gonna feel as well. So make sure that you're doing those things. And the other thing is to just really go easy on yourself, because at the end of the day, even if you know you don't look like a supermodel, that's fine. You've got someone who loves you and who wants to spend Valentine's Day with you, and that, in my opinion, is probably better than having the perfect body. Although if I had to choose between having the perfect body and my boyfriend, I don't know which one I would pick, but anyway, you know what I mean. So the next thing is when it comes to sort of pampering yourself. Now, there are two kind of obvious things that could be slightly controversial, and one is hair removal. I personally don't feel sexy if I haven't shaved my legs or had a bikini wax or anything like that, but each to their own. I know some women like it, I know some men like it, so that is really a case of personal preference. I'm not going to touch too much on that subject. And the other one is fake tan. I know that I, for one, feel a lot more confident when I've got a bit of a tan. I just feel like it makes me look a bit more toned and kind of makes me look a little bit less kind of imperfect, if that makes sense. So a tan is always a great option. I've still got a little bit of a natural tan. I know it's kind of not showing up on camera because I'm right in front of the window, but from when I was away, so I will be hanging on to that. But still, a tan is an important thing. And body brushing will also really help you. I know it's, is it Sunday? No, it's not Sunday. It's Monday today, and Valentine's Day is on Thursday. But still, a couple of days of body brushing really will help to kind of banish any lumps and bumps that you've got and kind of smooth everything out. So that is a really important thing to remember. Next is to make sure that your skin is in lovely condition, and the best way to do that, in my opinion, is a body scrub. I've repurchased this one over and over, and it's the Soap and Glory Pulp Friction body scrub, and the reason I like this is because I well, we have a bath, but it's a very, very small bath, and you can't have a bath in it because the water supply is just never hot enough for a bath. So I don't have baths anymore, which kind of makes using a body scrub in the shower a bit awkward, but this is a perfect shower body scrub. It's very grainy, it lathers up really well, and I've bought about 4 of these. It's really lovely. It's got quite a kind of masculine scent, which is a little bit weird, but it's a really, really lovely product, and leaves you with really smooth, no kind of flaky bits or anything skin, so that's great. Then if you want to kind of help your skin firm up a little bit, just so you're kind of not feeling too self-conscious about any jiggles, then 2 great products are the Inchwrap Firming Gel by, what are they called? Fine. This is part of the Sculpted Silhouette range, and also the Balance Me Super Toning Body Oil. Now if you give yourself a good massage with a super toning body oil, it really does help to kind of tighten and tone everything up, and you will feel a little bit better. I've done a full video about kind of toning and tightening products and stretch marks and that kind of thing, so I will link that in the down bar for those of you who haven't seen it and want to. And then to tackle any cellulite problems, which, come on, we all have, Soap and Glory Sit Tight Intense is the thing for that. It heats up, it's got one of those kind of rollerball applicators, and it just makes your cellulite really feel a little bit reduced, and it looks a little bit reduced as well. It's not going to get rid of the cellulite, obviously, nothing's going to do that just like that, but it does really, really help. And then last but not least, to kind of make you feel all pampered and moisturised, my pick would be the Balance Me Rose Otto Body Cream. Now it smells like roses, it's pink, the packaging's kind of very Valentine's Day appropriate. It's got a very luxurious, thick, lovely consistency, and it's just got a really lovely scent. I know it's not a scent that necessarily all men would like, but kind of in the prep leading up to whatever you're doing, if you're going for a weekend away or even just having like a nice quiet night in but you still want to feel sexy, then that's a nice little touch. Another thing is the Nourish Golden Glow Toning Soufflé, and this went, but it's got shimmer particles in it, so it kind of helps your skin look all glowy and lovely, and it will kind of help to tone you up a tiny bit. It's a really, really great product for this type of thing. Then we have fragrance, and fragrance is a really important thing in my opinion, because when you smell good, you feel good, and it's a very controversial topic as well, because obviously it's a very personal thing, and I know I keep touching my hair. I'm going to get tons of comments saying, why are you always touching your hair? But fragrance is a controversial thing because it's all down to personal taste, and a fragrance that you love, someone else might hate. And there's tons of very famous fragrances that lots of people love that I really don't like, so it is a very personal choice. But my top picks for kind of a sexy and not too offensive in your face type of fragrance would be something like the Stella McCartney original perfume, which is called Stella. This is amazing. It's just quite floral, fresh, but sexy at the same time. It's a really, really beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and one of my all-time favourites. And then another one that's great is the Issey Miyake, I think this is called leau dissey, but it's the floral one, and again a very kind of floral, light but sexy and feminine, and not too girly. I don't think most men like the kind of really sickly sweet scents like the Britney Spears perfumes, for example. I know some men like the kind of really heavy musky scents, but I don't really like those. And the same goes with kind of men's fragrances really. I know that a very popular choice with a lot of men is the dupe perfume, and I've had a couple of men that write to me and tell me that that's their all-time favourite, and personally that is one of the fragrances that I cannot stand the smell of when it comes to men's fragrances. So it is really a case of personal taste, and just wear whatever makes you feel kind of sexy and confident and like you smell great. And my last option would be Miss Dior Cherie, because this has got a really kind of jasmine-y, clean, fresh scent, and it's the type of scent that I don't really see how anyone could not like it. It's just a really, really beautiful, beautiful scent, and will make you kind of feel really nice and luxurious as well. Then if you're kind of feeling a little bit tired, then I've got the right thing here for you. And because Valentine's Day is during a weekday, and you know, kind of maybe you're going straight after work to meet your boyfriend or your husband or whatever for dinner or something like that, and you want something to just give you a little bit of a pick-me-up, then the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm is the greatest product for that. Nothing makes your skin look kind of more bright and alive than this. It's a really, really lovely product. And then last but not least, hair. Whatever your usual hairstyle, go for that. You want to feel comfortable, but generally most men tend to kind of like flowing, lovely, volumized hair. So whatever you feel comfortable with. I mean, really, if you're someone who always wears their hair up, don't just suddenly wear it differently. But two things that can help your kind of hair confidence, in my opinion, are the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil, just to kind of banish any frizz and add a little bit of shine. And this is the Victoria's Secret Strawberries and Champagne body mist. But I like to just kind of mist this into the air and walk into it, and it makes your hair smell really lovely. Now, swiftly moving on to lingerie, which is a very important topic when it comes to Valentine's Day. So I've got a couple of options here. The first option is a great budget option, and I'll give you a little secret. These tend to be the types of things that I wear on a daily basis. I like my underwear to always be matching, and I tend to buy these types of things to wear every day. But these, what is wrong with me today? I just can't even speak properly. This set is from Primark and it was £3, and this is what the knickers look like. They've got little black spots on them, Valentine's Day appropriate because they're red, and the bra looks like this. It's kind of like a balconette bra, and I wear these all the time, and they are the absolute bargain price of £3. I was just checking if I could show you the price, but it's not on here. They're £3 and they are really comfortable, and you don't need to break the bank. It says it's £5 here, but it wasn't, it was £3. And they're just very pretty, a really sort of flattering shape, and they will kind of no doubt spark an interest in the bedroom if you're wearing something as vibrant as this. Then if you're not feeling as confident, which not all of us are, then I've got some nice little options here for you. This sort of, I want to say negligee, but I don't know if that's what you'd call it, is this kind of grey and black lacy sheer little nightie type of thing, and it's fairly long and it's just got this kind of lovely floral pattern on it. I'll kind of hold it against my neck so you can see how sheer it is. You can see your skin through it, but it still gives you that little bit of coverage. It doesn't kind of nip you in your kind of love handle area or anything like that. You don't have to have your stomach exposed, and it just gives a kind of nice streamlined effect, and it's sexy but without you kind of having to bear everything. So that's a really nice option, and this was from eBay. If you're checking eBay ever, have a little look for sort of things like this, like underwear and that kind of thing, sort of occasion underwear, not daily stuff, because they often have some really nice little buys. And then if you're feeling a little bit self-conscious, something like this lovely dressing gown is a great option. Now again, this has got a kind of lace back, but the front of it is just a plain black satin dressing gown, and you could just pop this on over the top of your underwear, or even if you didn't have anything else underneath it, and you're kind of covered up but you've still got a little bit of kind of peekaboo back showing, and it's just really sexy and really pretty, but you don't feel like you're kind of compromising your level of comfort. And then, speaking of the most uncomfortable thing ever, but something that's just very special in my opinion, is a corset. And I have always loved corsets. I just kind of love the look of them, and this one right here again is from eBay, and it's this beautiful black and kind of nude lace corset. It really kind of cinches everything in, pushes the girls up, and looks really sexy on. And again, these are a nice option if maybe you're not 100% confident with your body, but you just want to kind of cover things up but still look good, and they look amazing on really curvy girls, or even if you're a plus size girl and you've got a really big bust, these look incredible on you. So something like this could be a really nice option, and they just kind of have got that kind of 1950s era to them, and they just look really lovely. And then last but not least, I just want to mention a quick sale thing that Romwe are having, because they have got a Valentine's Day offer going on, which is going to be from the 12th of February till the 16th of February, am I correct? Yes, I am. I'm going to put the kind of banner of the sale at the end of this video now, so you can have a look if you want. But if you follow the link that I'm going to put in the down bar, then there's 50% off selected items between those dates, so you won't get anything new to wear for Valentine's Day, but take advantage of the fact that it's almost Valentine's Day and they've got 50% off because they've got some really fab little pieces on there, and the picture that will come up in the promo, the pink dress, I think is really beautiful. But that is it from me. Those are kind of my top tips and tricks for feeling and looking sexy this Valentine's Day. Another thing I wanted to mention was, if you don't have a date or you're not in a relationship or anything like that, then don't feel bad about it. Honestly, sometimes people who are in relationships wish they were you, and they're not always what they're cracked up to be, and you should enjoy being single and ready to mingle, and just enjoy being able to do whatever you want without having to be accountable to anybody else, because that is a pretty awesome thing to have as well. And go out with your friends and go and have fun, and if you are with a partner, then enjoy what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I think maybe on the weekend we're gonna go and stay away somewhere, but we haven't quite decided yet, and I think we've probably left it a little bit late as well. But yeah, I hope I get something lovely that'll happen to me, kind of like a Pretty Woman scene, but I doubt that'll happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go now anyway because I'm rambling on, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any tips and tricks that you think are really useful, then do not hesitate to pop those in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!